You talk to Democrats every day. Is there any middle ground with you? Like, do you agree with them on anything?
Well, some Democrats, I think, have said some common sense things. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with John Fetterman.
Okay.
I think I had very low expectations for him, but that dude has been impressive to me because he has a backbone. He has stood up to his party on the Israel issue, for instance, but on other issues, even on immigration to some degree and some other things. He's also, I think, he's trying to tell.
The Tri-Light from Therisage is no joke. Medical grade red and near infrared light with 3 frequencies per light, deep healing, real results, and totally portable. It's legit. Photo biomodulation tech in a flexible on-body panel. This is the Tri-Light from Therisage, and it's next level red light therapy. It's got 118 high-powered polychromatic lights, each delivering 3 healing frequencies, red and near infrared, from 580 to 980 nanometers. It's sleek, portable, and honestly, I don't go anywhere without it.
His party, you can't run to the fringe and to the radical fringe on every issue. They won't listen to him. Look what happens to him when he gets out of line. They go into the newspaper and say, he's crazy, he ought to be in a straitjacket. But I think he's been impressive. So there's one. I think Torres, who I mentioned, he's pretty liberal on most things. He's had a backbone on the Israel issue, and they're trying to primary him in New York City over that. So I think there's a few out there, and a couple of my colleagues I love. Van Jones, I think, is one of the most thoughtful progressives in the country. He's liberal, but he's not illiberal. Thoughtful. He likes debate. He knows how to listen. I mean, this is that would be their future if they stopped to think about it for a second. But they're doing all the wrong things. Illiberalism, censorship, silence the opposition, run to the fringe.
The trans stuff too. Yeah, there's
crazy.
a lot of hills they're willing to die.
I used to call it an 80-20 issue. It's a 95-5 issue.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no political constituency for this because everybody knows it's just common sense. And so, but again, Donald Trump signs an executive order and every Democrat runs out there and every Democrat in the Senate voted to continue to try to allow boys to play in girls' sports. So if I can't trust you on that, how could I trust you on anything else?
Right.
Why would I listen to you about taxes if you're trying to put boys on a girls' volleyball team? I wouldn't.
Yep. Shout out to Riley Gaines. She's had a long battle, but she just got some traction. Leah Thomas's records have now been removed.
Yeah.
Right?
And that wouldn't have happened if the Trump administration had not, and Linda McMahon at the Education Department had not pressured Penn about this. They forced them into this settlement. They forced them to make the apologies. Riley Gaines, a fellow Kentuckian. She's a hero to us in Kentucky, University of Kentucky swimmer. And with her advocacy, the advocacy of a lot of other female athletes, and then Trump wins and McMahon steps up, they forced that. If Harris had won, we'd still be going through this nonsense.